my and my alchemy quite a bit. Alright, so for here though, I think I want to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to go with the Fiery Soul Trap and the shock damage. I'm trying to look at how many charges it gives me. That comes down pretty fast, doesn't it? But I don't think it's any better if I do it the other way. I'm always checking to see, even though I've looked at this a zillion times. 36, 97, and then if I had Soul Trap, it's even worse. So we're just going to use the other one the way I had it. This is a slight combination. There we go. Alright, so that will be okay. I'm probably going to rename every item I can make for him. Now we'll probably make him some other stuff later on, but to start out with, since he's low level, I don't want him to be too super, even though he is Cage, and he should be pretty super. I guess that doesn't make sense, does it? But just roll with me, it'll be alright. Alright, so we're going to craft that. I don't know if I should make the other one different or not. I have considered making it different. Let's see if it comes up with fewer charges. What if we try? The only thing is, if you put Frost Feet on it, it's like worthless against the undead. Oh, and it has like way too fewer charges. I can't deal with that. And I do realize that that will improve as I work up his destruction magic and stuff. But again, here I'm trying to start him off in a certain way, and I want him to go that way. So I don't know how much magic he'll do. I didn't really make him with the idea of being strictly a magic user. So we'll have to see how that goes. So I'm going to stick with the combination I like. And I am going to give this a very slight different name. And you can laugh, but this is just so I'll know that I'm using my backup weapon. Alright, the Valiant Nord Bow. I'm going to do it. Am I going to do it differently? Do I need that to really... I'm trying to think if I really need that to feel soul gems for me or not. I don't think so. I really need it to pop some good damage. That gives me 98, and it gives me a combination of fire and frost, which even if a creature is immune to one, they're usually not immune to both. And I can put all three on it, and I still get about 60 shots. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. This is probably going to be too long of a name, but let's just try anyway. Let's see how far it lets me go. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give it a different name. I'm going to call it something like Elemental, because it has all three of the... I used to call it Electric Freeze and Burn in Oblivion, and I would just call it EFB. You know what? Let's keep it simple. It just stands for Electric Freeze and Burn because it has all three elements on it. So let's just go with that. I think that's fine. If you don't like that, then, you know, feel free to name your stuff however you want to. It's not a problem. Doesn't offend me. I am usually harder to offend than that. Okay, so we're going to make this number 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, can you do that twice? No. Okay. This is just so I know I'm using my backup, because that can happen when you get disarmed. Sometimes you will lose a weapon when you get disarmed fighting these dragons. So, alright, so let's start here and enchant our stuff. Alright, so here is where I start getting a little crazy. I will fortify my alchemy. I will fortify my archery. I'll fortify my block. Now, should I go ahead and fortify all my spell stuff? It does make the spells cost less if I want to do that. I'm not sure if that's a good idea to fortify all that or not, so I'm debating it. But I don't know if he'll be... Let's try it. He might be too super powerful, but we're going to try this. Just humor me. I'm not going to fortify his heavy armor. What does that do? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Now you'll notice I'm fortifying a lot of stuff. So, and that's what I do. So, alright. And if we make him too powerful, then we'll come back and fix it. I'm used to playing a very hard game. If you have like all the winches mods, which I no longer have. I don't have those anymore because they took down immersive winches, and anyway. So if you don't have something like that, your game, those are really hard games. I don't know how else to say it. It's really a difficult game when you get into all that. Okay, so this is the chess piece. Now in the chess piece, I usually give him some resistance. And then I get into my same fortifying. I'm going to give him all the magical stuff this time. Again. So this may seem like a lot, and this may be overpowered, but let's just try and see how it goes. I've not done it quite like this before. And you can always laugh at me and tell me if I missed something, but I think I'm covering everything, probably too much, but well, I messed up. I meant to do this. There we go. Anyway, this takes time for me to start my character and get them the way I want them. And I haven't done this in a while, so not that this is anything great new. I'm sure any of you know that you could do this stuff, but it's good to see it. Let's go ahead and fortify. I'm just going to fortify all this stuff, and let's just see where that puts us. If he's too powerful, we will come back and reduce some of this. But he may start off really powerful, but as he levels, the dragons and things are just going to get harder, and so it may end up that he's not as powerful as it appears at first. I had that happen in the past too. Let's see, so I'm gonna put muffle, always put muffle on the boots. Alright. Just bear with me. This is a little tedious stuff, I know. But I'm going to stop once we get him ready and get him back out at his camp. We're going to stop there, and then I'll start an actual playing video. It's still really all, I guess it's still all really play testing, but we're going to really try to play the game, though. And I haven't done that in a while. I've been doing a lot of, well, you know what I do. I've been doing a lot of these videos and not really playing the game so much. But I like doing the videos, so I mean it's still a form of playing the game, but it's not playing the game purely in a questing and adventurous way. So all right. But this will be good for us. I also need to do, I'm running low right now on, I don't have any new Fallout 4 videos out there like I should, so I'm going to have to do something about that. I wonder if I need to redo those. Well, we'll worry about that. Sorry, my mind wandered off. I was wondering if I needed to, because I'm increasing my destruction and stuff, if I need to redo my weapons or if they'll be okay. We'll wait and see. They'll probably be fine. But if I need to re-enchant them or remake them, I'll do that. Okay, I think that's everything for that. Yeah, so the light blade shield, I don't have that mod, and there's a mod that allowed you to drop all the quest items. I don't have that mod. I don't know if I'll get those back though, because I don't know if we need it for this play through. I'm trying to think of why we would need it or want it. I don't think we need it for this playthrough, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now hopefully I've done everything correctly, though there's been times where I've messed up. We'll just call this Cage's Ring or Cage Ring. That'll be fine. We'll keep it simple, you know. Now we'll do one more, the necklace, and I think then I can just put stuff away and we'll be in pretty good shape. And I won't force you to watch while I put stuff away, because it takes a few minutes and it's pretty boring just for me to stand and put stuff in chests. It's not very exciting. This isn't very exciting either, but at least it allows you to see the silliness that I'm doing, so you understand if I say my character is overpowered. But later, I think when we get to the higher parts of the game, if I remember right, the dragons and everything get worse, but I don't have the winches mods, and they added a lot of difficulty. So, we'll have to figure that out. This is going to be more of a balancing act. Anyway, I'd rather him start off a little overpowered than underpowered and die every time I turn around. So, that's the way I'm going to go. It's a choice. And since it wouldn't be very fun for us in these videos, if he's like way underpowered and dies every second, or every fight takes 20 minutes, we're not going to do that. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, let's take... Okay, so looks wise... Oh, you know what we need? Let's make sure we got his weapons situated. Alright, so we'll favorite that bow. We just need one of those favorited. How's that gonna look? Is that gonna look weird? Well, I think it's gonna have to do until I find something better. If I find something that matches his outfit better, I would do that. So where's the shield? I'm gonna favorite that. Now let's go into the favorites. And let's say shield and scimitar. There we go. We've got some cheat spell options. Let's see. We need to look at... I had to get everything just so I'm particular. Let's see. Let's favorite those so we can use those. We favorited the food. That's fine. I don't think he has to have anything else favorited. So we have our chicken and dumplings, we have our ultimate, we have our venison stew, we have our torches. So okay, I'm pretty satisfied. I think that will be fine. You can throw his sword on at a moment's, and we can always switch to the bow. And it's a big bow. It is. It's a big bow. But it looks good. I think it really looks tough. But that's just me. I kind of like that fantasy look of it. So, it depends on what you like. So, alright. So, I'm happy with that. So, I'm going to do a new save here so I have him situated there. Now, okay, this is where I have to put stuff in boxes to get stuff out of his inventory. So, and it's going to take a while because it's a lot of junk. I don't want you to have to watch all of that. So I think I'm going to go at this point, and I'm going to clean out his inventory and stuff, and then I'll come back and we'll actually start playing, because I think we're done here. I think we're ready to roll. So I hope this wasn't too bad for you, but that's just what I do, and it proved that we could go in and craft everything he needed. You know, we've not had any issues, and as we'll play, we'll see more. I've already really tested this load order quite a bit, but I do want to take him and walk through the world and play and do some of that before we say that the load order really does seem good. So, you know, we want to do a little adventuring, and then we'll see how it goes, okay? Alright, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.